I just want to get on and say something that's been hitting on my consciousness. Uh, God really, like, in this last fight has showed me something and he's taught me a lesson. And it's not what you think. It's not like hard work pays off. It's not all of this stuff. It's not like to get rid of distractions. It's not that. What he's showing me is where I could have gone with my life. He's showing me everything that's to offer, like everything that could be given to me if I went down a different path. He is showing me exactly what Satan showed Jesus in the desert. He is showing me what, I guess, like it's like that Tower of Babel mentality that like is being presented to me, and he's forcing me to deny myself and deny my pride and my lust for greatness and power and all this stuff. And instead, he's forcing me to humble myself and put my brain back in a situation where, like, I'm not thinking highly of myself. I'm not giving myself authority over people. He's keeping me humble. And I'm so grateful for that because he's showing me this because I know who I am. I know, like, innately, I am a sinner. I am wicked, and I would love to take advantage of this and show how much like this is affecting me and all this stuff. But instead, God taught me something differently. And I don't think this is a lesson that is just simply learned today. I think it was taken over years. And he's telling me, well, look at what could happen if you just deny where you come from. If you deny everything you've been through, all the pain, look at what could happen to you. Look at how much you could be gifted of worldly assets. And man, it's a lot. It feels good. It feels real good. But I think I must also remember who I am, where I came from, because if I forget that, then what's the point of being humble? What's the point of even working anymore? That's when I grow lazy, and that's the work of the enemy. He's showing me where the devil can also take advantage of me in my life, because where there is quote unquote greatness, both Satan and both God also sit there at both sides of my ears telling me what I should do and what I shouldn't do. And Satan's telling me, deny who you are. And I feel that, like, in my ego, like, lie to them, tell them you're this, like, be like boisterous, like, talk more about yourself, like, be that toxic champion, be that person that puts people down. And God, on the other hand, is like, look at who you are. Understand what you came from, understand how weak you are, understand the losses that it took to get here, and understand how many more losses it will take to get to the top. And that top is a lot higher than what Satan's offering. Satan's offering me something that's so it's so temporary, something that's very of the world, something that isn't going to last eternity. And God over here, he's trying to present me a crown. But he knows that it's not a crown that I can attain on earth. It is a crown that I must attain in heaven in my death. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I can deny my flesh and be able to follow God and carry that cross to victory with him. And it's not that the price isn't paid. It's not like the victory isn't already done, because he did pay it all, because God is so good. And it's just, I'm really humbled by who God has made me. I'm humbled that he brought me to those streets, that he showed me what addiction does to a person, how the mighty can fall so low. He's shown me what poverty is. He's shown me hunger. And he's lifted me out of it. And in a very Christ-like way, too. Like, in a way that, like, I can't deny the gospel, because it's very much without my own work. I had no participation in getting out of my situation. It was only God. It was divine. It was very much a miracle. Not many of you might know my story, but I'm telling you, it looked bleak, and yet here I am now. Where I was once homeless, when I was once sleeping in a tent, now I sleep in a bed. Where I was once hungry, I am now eating amazing food every night. Where I was once lost without any purpose, God has given me purpose. And it's not one that I see, it's not oh, do this, go to college, be this person, get this degree, do this, get this job, go sell all your possessions and do it. Like, it's not that. That would be too simple, I feel like. God is almost forcing me to walk by faith and not by my logic. And I'm so humbled by that as well. He has proven to me that I can be better, that I am a man that does not have to sit in his own sin, that I can be someone that isn't like everyone else, that I can be separated, I can be holy as God would have wanted me to be holy. And I'm so grateful he has taught me that lesson. And, I just want to say, like, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget where you're going. And another thing is, like, man, I think it was Mike Tyson who said it. He said, listen, when you're great, when you're getting to that point, he said this to Francis Ngannou. He said, yeah, God's blessing you. God's blessing you all the time. But the devil's also watching you, preying on your downfall. I think we need to think about that a lot more when we get blessed with a lot of things. And I praise God in my defeats just as much as my losses, because his will be done, not my own. Yeah, Christ Almighty. It's humbling, and I'm so grateful that he has given me so much. And I don't want to say this in a vain way to try and like achieve more, because dude, it's not something that I truly want in life. To have all this like fame, all this fortune is very much a tool that I wish to use to be able to do more of God's work. And I pray that I can inspire other people. I pray that I can continue to lead the youth around me. And I pray that he continues keeping his hand on my life and guiding me as the good shepherd he is. And I think a great quote that I was reading this whole time, like before my fight, says, to be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, and by opposing end them. Now there's more to that, but that's what I remember directly off the top of my head. And it's just that first part of, would you oppose the troubles that come to you, like when you're truly getting to the top? If you oppose those things, if you fight against them, then your greatness is going to be gone, right? If you fight against sometimes the pains and the struggles, if you say, no, I don't want to suffer, I don't want to sacrifice, then where you were going, you're turning back. You're turning that path, and you're looking where you're supposed to go, and you're turning back the other way. But I don't want to go that way. I will suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, of my destiny, because I know Jesus has done more. I know he suffered the whips. I know he suffered the crucifixions. I know people like Paul have done even worse, and I'm grateful to be from their line, from their lineage, and I can be a part of their legacy as a Christian male today. And I pray that they continue to lead me in spirit, in guidance through the Bible, through any way. I'm just hopeful. I'm prayed up. I'm ready. I could lose 100,000 times, 100,000 battles, and yet I know because I have God on my side, I will win the war. God bless.